Welcome back. Wausau's Common Council expected to weigh in Tuesday, addressing the growing controversy surrounding that city's ballot drop box. This weekend, the state justice department is now investigating the city's mayor for potential criminal charges. 150 miles from the state capitol, the battle over ballot drop boxes is playing out in dramatic fashion. Just some 4 weeks until Election Day in one of the most critical states in the country. This has brought a lot of attention to the city. What do you make of kind of the spotlight on Wausau surrounding this?
Myself and most of my friends are embarrassed. We've had people say things about the mayor that I won't repeat, but just, his behavior is just childish. And yeah, we're embarrassed. We're a small town and we're very proud of being Wausau, Wisconsin.
This weekend, the Department of Justice is now investigating DCI agents inside Wausau City Hall this past week. The Common Council president urging city employees to cooperate as the criminal investigation into Wausau Mayor Doug Dinny intensifies. 2 weekends ago, snapping a picture, donning a DPW hat and gloves, and moving the city's ballot drop box into his office, concerned, he says, it wasn't secure. Matt from WISN in Milwaukee.
Hi, Matt.
Good to meet you.
Hey, good to meet you.
We caught up with the mayor this past week, just moments after the drop box was returned outside City Hall and before the Justice Department overtook the investigation. The city clerk proclaiming the drop box is now in use, secured, and under video surveillance. You feel completely safe putting your ballot in there?
Oh yeah. I'm okay right now.
The mayor even showing us around the council chambers.
This was an unexpected little bump in the road.
Where he wants the Common Council to weigh in this week, despite the clerk having authority. Did you imagine this would receive the attention it did when you moved it a week ago?
You know, the 15 minutes of fame isn't all it's cracked up to be honest with you. No, I didn't. As it originally happened, it was unsecure. I brought it in, took a little photo. I sent it to the council president, who ended up sending it out there. It went viral. Quite a crazy event, but it's unfortunate to put negative focus on Wausau. But maybe the good thing that'll come out of this is that it'll show that the process, if the process is followed with advice and consent of the city council and the people, that we'll all accept. I'll accept whatever way it goes.
Yeah.
I just want it to go the way of the people.
Do you regret moving it, or are you glad that you moved it, looking back?
Well, looking back, one can always wish you did something different. We could have pushed it a little quicker to get it on council, could have had a special council meeting.
Yeah.
But there was resistance to bring it to council. So now we will put it on the council agenda, and they'll have a bite at it.
Will that be next week?
That'll be on the 8th, unless they want to do it sooner.
Do it sooner.
Yeah.
What do you make of the DA saying there's an investigation, a sheriff's department nearby is investigating? Is that still going to play out, do you think?
That I don't know. That's going to be up to them. But I don't see any criminal intent here. There's nothing really. Again, the box is in the charge of the clerk, and the council will weigh in on this. So I really see that we're on the path to resolution that involves everybody who should be involved.
Well, why did over the weekend you say, all right, we can move this and the clerk can now take possession of it?
Well, that was kind of a simple decision. At this point, it's either go nuclear and make the stand, or try to find the right path. And again, all along it was about bringing it to the council so that the council can weigh in with their residents. And it's really no different if you think about it. The clerk locates and coordinates polling places, and then the city council confirms them. Same thing is all I'm asking here. The Common Council president in a letter to city staff this past week telling them to cooperate with DCI investigators. In an email to us, the mayor said she was completely outside of her authority to speak on behalf of the city. Up next, that new poll, Charles Franklin standing by, the final 30 days, where it all stands next.